Hello, this is Kenny. Once again, third video. Today I wanted to talk about death. I had a couple encounters with death this month. Probably the closest it's come to me in my proximate family in many years. My wife's grandmother passed away at the beginning of September, and my dog, who I've had for about 15 years now, we had to put down. I was very close to my dog growing up. I mean, I felt like he was my best friend, and it was very difficult to be there while the doctor injected him with a shot and slowly put him down. It was hard because it's very strange how this body that works mechanically, this heart that beats, and these veins and these organs that all work and process matter that comes from the earth, holds our soul and our consciousness all in this brain, this mind of all our emotions, and all these things are controlled and being held together by this mechanical body. And it really is a miracle when you think about it, how our body is related to our consciousness and our soul and our spirit. And that's what I started to think about when I saw death and I was reminded of this. It made me start thinking of eternal concepts and what I'm doing on this earth that pertains to eternity when it's all said and done. Because things like money and career and being selfish and doing things that are destructive and negative are all things that are going to pass away and not going to be a positive for any sort of legacy. Obviously, when my grandma-in-law passed away, we had a funeral for her, and a lot of things were said. It was said that she was a nice person, and she was very caring, and she brought some people to Christ. And there was a lot of things. She always cooked. She always brought people in. If someone needed something, she took them in and took care of them. And those were things that were said at the funeral, but nothing was said about her 401k or the money in the bank or the homes or the businesses. Of course, things like hard work and ethics and achievement were discussed, but that wasn't the core of why we gathered together. We gathered to remember her and the things that she left behind. And the things that you leave behind is so very important. And it got me thinking, what am I doing with my life? What am I doing with my life that is going to leave a legacy? Just to real quick mention my dog. When we were putting him down, it was actually yesterday, we were just talking about he was such a loving dog. He never bit anybody. He was always there with us. He was so loyal. He always wanted to be with us. All these little things that we talked about, we remembered, and we remembered the good things and what he did for us, how he was a part of our family. And it really just made me stop to think about, what is it that people are going to say at my funeral? Are people going to be like, he was a stingy person. He didn't like people to come over his house. He didn't like to help people when people asked him. He didn't like to go to the church and help out in ministries. He was always very busy with work. He never had time for his family. And all these things started to hit me, and I realized, I'm 24 years old. I'm not very old, but a portion of my life is done. A portion of my life is a part of my life that I'm never going to get back. And if I want to leave something for the people I come in contact with and I influence, I need to start today. I need to start thinking eternally, and I need to start thinking about the bigger picture, not just about how much money I'm going to make or what kind of steps I need to do to improve myself in my career. All important things and all things that are necessary to live in this world we live in. But what are people going to say at my funeral? This was just a quick impromptu video, something I just kind of wanted to address, something that I've been thinking about, thinking about my body, thinking about my spirituality. At any moment, this body could stop working, and that's it. This heart could stop working, and my consciousness and my spirit will not be there anymore. And at that moment, I will meet God, and what will I have to show for it? That's all I wanted to talk about today. God bless you. I look forward to talking about some of my Bible reading later on this week. Thanks.